Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 10 Lumens Emanations. And as usual, we're starting with the short meditation just to set up our consciousness and to connect with the energy of the tree of life. So if you want, if you can close your eyes, take a deep breath to your belly. Exhale. Relax your thoughts, relax all your body parts, connect with the power of the now. What's important is right now to cleave ourselves with the energy of the Creator, energy of Tree of Life. Keep breathing deeply. And relax more and more. While you still breathing and relaxing, I will read the verse from the Ari to connect all of us to that energy of Tree of Life. I want to read from 10 Lumens Emanations, One Soul. לפני הצמצום היה אינסוף ומלא כל המציאות. דע כי טרם שנאצלו הנאצלים ונבראו הנבראים, היה אור עליון פשוט, ממלא כל המציאות, ולא היה שום מקום פנוי בבחינת אוויר ריקני וחלל, אלא היה הכל ממולא מן אור אינסוף פשוט ההוא, ולא היה לו לא בחינת ראש ולא בחינת סוף, אלא הכל היה אור א' פשוט, שווה בהשוואה א', והוא הנקרא אור אינסוף. You can open your eyes. And last week, we started to study about a few of the definitions of different words in Kabbalah. As Avashak mentioned, that we need to know the words and the meaning of the words. Because remember, Avashak say, I'm not going to go back and explain it again. You should learn it, you should know it, you should memorize it. So we start to raise some questions and we give some answers. So today we'd like to continue and share a few more questions. And then we might study a little bit from, it's called Histaklut Pnimit, the inner energy of the 10 Lumens Emanations, and we're going to watch the video of the Rav. So last week, just a second, it's not this one. The first questions. Yeah, it's here. So last week we asked the questions, what is light and vessel, and what is surround light, right? And I think it was very, very powerful to learn it, from Rav Ashlag. And today we would like to ask the question, what is simple light? What is simple light? And usually I give like few seconds just to let the question, to download the question into our system. So just think about it for a second. What does it mean for you? You don't have to answer here, just think about it. What does it mean for you when you hearing that term, simple light? What is simple light for you? Just raise the question in your mind and think about it for a few seconds. So I was going to explain what is simple light. When we hear in the term simple light, it means hu or kolel, it's light that includes betocho, in it, the vessel, bli evchen ben haor lekli, that there's no any, let's call it, you can't see the difference between the light and the vessel. They become to be one. So when we mention in the word simple light, it means that the light include in it the vessel till we can't see the difference between the vessel and the light. They become to be one. The next question that we like to ask, that Avash actually asking here, and he also give the answers, and he's asking, what is light of wisdom? What is light of wisdom? I know many times we raise that question, what is light of wisdom? So when we hear in the word light of wisdom in the study, it says that light of wisdom, it's light that been revealed to the vessel. It's called ne'etzal. Ne'etzal is the creation, right? The vessel. בהתפשטות א', שהיא כללות חיותו ועצמותו של הנאצל. That light gives life to that vessel. And we know in different words, when we mention in light of wisdom, this is the light of the Creator. The light of the Creator that gives life to the vessel. Okay? And the next question Rav is asking, what is light of mercy? What is light of mercy? Or the chasadim. So the first one was or the chokhmah, light of wisdom, or the chokhmah. And the second one was or the chasadim, light of mercy. Okay? Also, it's important to hear the word in the original language. And light of mercy, it says, this is the light that dressed the light of wisdom, ונמשך לנאצל עם התגברות א'. So, light of mercy is actually the vessel for the light of wisdom. We know that in order for us to receive the light of wisdom, we can receive the light of wisdom, or actually we can, but it's not going to stay in our vessel. So if we want to keep the light of wisdom in our vessel and to enjoy that light, we need to create a vessel to have the light of wisdom dwell in this vessel. And this vessel called light of wisdom. Now, what does it mean light of light of mercy? Now, what does it mean light of mercy in simple way? It means that every time that we are taking an act of sharing, an act that it's outside of my comfort zone, I'm building that vessel that's called light of mercy. Now, light of mercy, we know that Avashak already explained to us before, that light of mercy, it's 1% from light of wisdom. It's 1% from the 99% energy of light of wisdom. It means that what push us to do the spiritual work, or what push me to have desire to want more, it's that empty space, that lack. It means I have everything before, I lost it, and now I feel the lack, I feel the empty space, so I want to do something about it to receive it back. Now, my action of doing something about it creates that light of mercy. It's called chasadim. Create the 1%, or it's not 1%, but for the example, create that vessel to receive the light of the Creator, to receive the other 99 that will dwell together with the light of mercy. And then we can feel the fulfillment, and that fulfillment can stay in my vessel. Because we know that many times we have different type of desires, and we want something, and sometimes we're receiving that thing that I want, but not necessarily the energy of it stays. I might feel it for few minutes, few hours, few days, and then it's gone. The question is why it's gone, you know? Anything in life, if we would like to pay attention for a few minutes, just to look around us, you know, in our mind. Everything we have, you know, if we have, we have different type of relationships. A person can be married, or you can have a girlfriend, boyfriend, you can have best friends, you can have work, you can have neighbors, you know, we can have so many different layers of relationships, for that example, that if we think about it, let's say at the beginning, it was amazing. Because if it wasn't amazing, why we stay in this relationship? Why we want more? Why we want to keep that relationship? At the beginning, we felt joy, we felt happiness, we felt, I want to continue with this relationship. It's good for me, you know, we support each other, we help each other. But then what happened? After a while, slowly, without us paying attention, it's not like we're doing it in a direct way, or we're thinking about it like I'm going to do it. It's happening because we keep forgetting that the opponent is there. And he's whispering in our mind, you know, it's okay today not to call the person. It's okay not to do this and that for the person, because he's my friend. He will understand me. Now, without us paying attention, slowly, we're creating that gap. We're creating that empty space between us and our wives and our children and our husbands, you know, and our friends, our boss, our work. Slowly, we're losing that fire, that excitement, that light of mercy that we have at the beginning that push us, because I didn't have, so I want to have right now, right? Try to remember the time that you, let's say you didn't have a job, and that you might have some money, but still, you know, you're using all the money that you have in the bank, but now you start to feel like, okay, I need work, I need a job. All right, so you start to send your resume, asking people, and thank God, in a miracle way, after a few days, a few weeks, you find a job. And now what? You start to work. What's happened in the beginning? I appreciate, I push myself, I'm doing my best. But after a while, what's happening? When I'm get used to this work, slowly, without even paying attention, my energy start to go down. The question is why? I need to ask myself, why? What caused that my energy right now will go down? How come few weeks ago, I didn't have the job and I wanted so much, I did everything that I have in my power to have a job. And right now, I'm having the job already. I don't feel the same excitement. I don't feel the same energy. I might even think, you know, oh, what time is it? Okay, when I'm going home. Oh, okay, right now we are at home. So when I can click and I can do my own stuff. Why? What's happened? And this is something the Kabbalists explain, that this is something very, very important for us to pay attention to. Because, you know, the way that the Rav Ashlag teaching us in 10 luminous emanations, and the way that the Ari reveal the energy, it's called the Tree of Life. This is the book of Tree of Life. 10 luminous emanations, you know, Rav Ashlag bring the explanation from the Tree of Life of the Ari, and the way he explained, and we want to talk about right now about the light of wisdom and light of mercy, that in order for me to receive the blessings that I wish to have, we know that we have to have the right vessel. If I don't have the right vessel, I can't receive what I wish for. Now, what does it mean the right vessel? Okay, because we do receiving things. We do, let's say, thank God we have a job, the person have the money maybe to pay his bills, he might be married, have kids, have dog, have car, have whatever we having right now, right? But still it doesn't mean I will have the 100% fulfillment from all the things I'm already having. Okay, it doesn't mean. Because I can have a lot of things around me, but still I'm feeling what? I'm feeling lack. I'm feeling like something missing. I need more. I want more. Okay, it's not a problem to want more. But the question is, do you have right now the 100% fulfillment from what you already have? If not, we need to raise that question of why. And I will explain here something very powerful. It's actually simple, but for us, it's hard to do. And why? As we mentioned before, there is kind of one of the tricks of the opponent, it's to make sure that we will forget that he's there, that we playing even a game. You know, when we study, when we read a book, and when we scan the Zohar, or right now we have this class, or different type of Kabbalah classes, or spiritual classes, we start to remember, oh, yes, I need to change, I need to do this, I need to do that. My opponent tricks me, right? But when we going back to our normal lives and to the mundane schedule, we forget he's there. And then we fall in again to his backyard. And why is that? Because not always we feel the right lack or the excitement as the first time. Now, if the Zohar explain that every day it's a new day, every day it's a new day. So every day, everything being created from the beginning. Genesis, from the beginning. Bereshit. With the letter Bet, with the blessings that we need to have today. First of all, today. Every day have its own blessings that we need to have today. Okay? So it means also, I born today. So if I born today, my consciousness, my energy need to be clear, pure. I need to have that pure desire to receive all the blessings that the light want to give me today. But we know it's not the case. We know, even though the Zohar explained that every day it's a new day, I don't feel it. What are you talking about? I don't feel it. You know, I wake up and I have debts, and now is the coronavirus, and I'm stuck in my home. I don't know what to do. I'm working, and it's boring, and all those restrictions, and what's going on? What are you talking about? A new day, right? Because we've fallen into the illusion of the backyard of the opponent, you know, he wants to make sure we will stay there. But also we know that the Zohar explained that in our generation, there are so many blessings that been revealed already to the cosmos. And every day, there are more and more blessings that reveals. Now, the question is, if I will connect with those blessings and dwell with them, or they will go above me. And I'm going to stay with the same consciousness I have every day. That depends on me, okay? When we're talking about light of mercy, it means when I'm taking that concept of every day it's a new day, so let me just focus my energy on, like the same way we did the meditation at the beginning, right? that right now, the most important things in my life, it's right now at this moment. This time right now that I meditate, that I'm studying, that's what's important. Because we know that every second we can plant a new seed. So when I'm talking about light of mercy, when Rav Asher actually explained about light of mercy, you know, mercy, it's chesed. It's the energy of chesed, right? Chesedim, mercy. It's the energy that the universe been built. It says, Olam bechesed yibaneh. The universe been built with mercy. Mercy is the essence of the creator. So we all have the essence of the creator because our soul, it's part of the creator, okay? And our soul came here to do correction. In order for my soul to fulfill itself and connect back with the light of the creator, I need to build more and more light of mercy vessels, okay? To build more light of mercy vessels, what we need to do, it's one, to remind myself every day that first of all, there are new blessings every day. We're waiting for what? We're waiting for the blessings where? In the future. But the blessings are already here. The Creator knows exactly which blessings I'm supposed to receive today in order for me to do my correction. Yes, I might have like huge desires for the future. Okay, no problem. It's okay. It's okay. But right now, what I'm supposed to receive in order for me even to build a vessel to receive those giant blessings in the future, I need to do something now to start to build that vessel. So light of mercy, what does it mean for us in a simple way? One, I need to have the right consciousness and right intention. Because to share, it's one thing. Because we all, in a way, we are sharing human beings. We love to share in different levels. But what's happened? Many times, you know, either we're born with different type of sharing and different consciousness about sharing, or we might push ourselves to change, and we change to a certain level, and we might be stuck in this level, and now we keep sharing, you know, but in this level. But if the light wants to give me more, and if I want more, and if every day there are more blessings and new blessings that enter into the cosmos, and if I'm staying in the same level, how can I receive more blessings? I have to expand my vessel. So, again, I need to ask myself every day, how can I cleave myself with the blessings of today? Which type of sharing actions I should take today? Not necessarily it will be a convenience for me, or I will like it, let's say, but I need to walk out of my comfort zone in order for me to expand my vessel and to create the 1% light of mercy, right? Because we need to remind ourselves that, you know, we have big desires, we want a lot. But the reason why I'm not receiving right now is not because somebody is want to harm me, or he doesn't love me, doesn't like me. That's not the reason. The only reason why I'm not receiving what I want to receive, or what my desire is, one, it can be because maybe I don't have real desire. And if I don't have real desire, what does it mean? Second part, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do to have the complete vessel that the light can reveal in the vessel. Because there is a spiritual law that says that when the vessel is ready, the light is fulfilling the vessel. With no question being asked. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are doing, doesn't matter. If the vessel is ready, the light will fulfill. So if I have right now different type of desires that I didn't fulfill yet, I can't blame no one. Don't blame yourself also. But I should know I might not doing the right things or the right actions to build the right vessel. Maybe the act of sharing that I'm doing, I need to put more intention, more consciousness into it. I need to check where I'm coming from. Maybe physically I'm doing an act of sharing, but spiritually inside I don't feel excitement. I don't feel I want to do it. So it's already good that I'm doing it. Keep doing it, because Avashek is saying, "Mitoch shelo lishma yavo lishma." When a person is doing something not from the right intention, he will continue doing it and he will change his consciousness till he will do it from the right intention. But if you stop, you're going backward. So you have to continue doing. So whatever you do right now, continue doing and do good deeds, but go in a deep way and check your intention. Check your consciousness. Check what it means for you to build that light of mercy. Check which areas in your life you feel lack. You feel empty space. You feel you want more. How I can invest more energy? Because it's not about, when I'm saying more, it's not about now running the streets and start to do like crazy stuff. We know that there are many stories that we heard or we read about of people in this world that reveal a thought and download the thought and did something in the 1% world and become to be millionaires. Millionaires. So where the thought came from? Where they bought it? In Costco? In Publix? In Dixie? Where? No. Somehow, I'm not sure even they know what they did, but somehow they did something that connect them with the energy of the light. They build that light of mercy vessel, and the light just give them everything. Sure, there is so many stories about so many people. One of them, I'm sure you heard about her, the lady that wrote Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter book, and then all the movies, right? And we know it's amazing, how it's amazing to see how powerful it was, because even from the point of who will be the channel to reveal that book, so many publishers didn't want to accept the book. That's amazing, right? So we can see even it's from the light, even to push her to go from one publisher to the second one, to the third, to the fourth, fifth, and on and on and on, and to continue, because it's something real. Till that small publisher have the merit to be the channel to bring this book to the world, and we know the story after, right? So how come? How come, So when we think about the light of mercy and the light of wisdom, we want to cleave ourselves with the light of wisdom, is the light of the Creator. It's not wisdom that we can connect with when we study at school or when we read in a book. This is different wisdom. This is different wisdom. But we're talking about the total light of wisdom from the level of tree of life. Tree of life. So we need to start to focus more and more our intention that the actions that I'm taking and doing every day, they are there just to help me to build a vessel to receive the blessings to my life. Because the right thoughts and the right guidance will come from the light. It says that the light have the solutions for everything. The light have the solutions. We don't have the solutions. We don't know. We don't know. Many times we catch ourselves saying, I know. What do you mean you know? What you know? When I say I know, the light says, okay, if you know, okay, please, show me what you know. And then we might waste a lot of time. So even I know something, I study, I learn, I read, it's not a problem. But maybe the other person that right now is talking to you, maybe you have something to add to what you know. What do you think? So even you know already the concept, but maybe he can show you something you didn't see before. Maybe he will explain it in a different way that you didn't see before. And he can open your eyes and say, wow, I didn't think about it. Thank you for showing me. But while I'm saying I know, I can't listen to the person anymore, or to the class, or I can listen to the light. Because the one that's talking right now through this person is the light of the Creator. So what the light want to tell me? What the light want to tell me? So one of our main jobs in this world, one of our main work that we need to do, it's to build vessels that the light of the Creator, the blessings, will reveal in those vessels. So anything else that we are doing, that we're busy with in our consciousness, we're wasting our time. We're wasting our time. Instead of being busy, how can I build more vessels that the light will fulfill? Because remember, when the vessel is ready, the light fulfilling the vessel. So if right now I'm just shooting all over and wasting my time, and I'm not focusing my energy to build a vessel, what I should do right now, even let's say I don't know what does it mean to build a vessel, I don't know what does it mean light of mercy. At least, Rabbi Shimon explained, at least have the question. Have the question. Because a question, she'elah, it's called a question, it's already a vessel. When a person has the right question, when I'm asking questions from the right intention, it means not from like a victim place. Oh, why it's happened to me? No, I'm a good person. This is not good. Totally, it's not a good question. It's not a good question. This is not a question for the light. A good question, it's a question that will lift me up. A question that I need to ask is like, how can I connect more with the light of the Creator? How can I connect more with the tree of life? What I should do today to cleave myself with tree of life? Just have the question and go to your day. And you will see the opportunities will start to appear. Suddenly I will start to see more and more opportunities because I have the question. If I don't have the right questions, the opportunities also they will be there, but I'm not going to see them. When I'm asking a question, I'm creating a vessel to receive the answer. But I need to ask questions in a proactive way. I need to be proactive about my questions. Don't wait that something will happen and then you ask why. Be proactive and ask right now, how can I connect more? How can I have more? If I want more, I need to do more. Usually I want more with doing nothing or with doing less. Unfortunately, it's not working from the point and the light of and the vessel. So if I want to be one with the light, I need to make sure to purify my thoughts, to purify my words, and to purify my actions. Because remember, light of mercy, it's pure light of the Creator. And if my vessel is not pure, how that pure light can dwell in a filthy vessel? So when we're talking about light of mercy, yes, it's pure actions of sharing and expanding my vessel. But also sharing can be good words with the right intention, to lift my friend up, to see my friend right now, maybe he needs just a good word. Maybe he needs a hug. Okay, maybe now we're not allowed to hug, but a spiritual hug, to give him warmth, love, care. I want to check myself, how much I really care for the other person, how much I really care about the world. Do I care about the world? Do I care most of the time about myself in the world? What will happen with me in this world? But just a second, what do I mean with me in this world? I can't stay alone here. There's billions of people in this world. So to dwell myself together, to be one with the light of the Creator, I need to start to purify my thoughts first. And then my words, because I have a thought, right? And then the thought enter into my word. The word, it's a vessel to my thoughts. And while we talk, the other person, we take in the word with the energy, and the person feel the energy. And when we do that, we actually build in more and more vessels. And we plant in seeds to receive more energy. And the question is, which type of vessels we built in and which type of energy. So if every day, let's go back to the Zohar, if every day there is a new energy, new blessings, new day, I want to connect with the new blessings. I want to focus my energy on this moment, on this time, and to ask the right questions to receive the blessings of today. And how we do that? What I will explain, we need to build vessels. What the name of those vessels? Light of mercy. Light of mercy. Now, light of mercy, one, it's yes, physical actions, but while I'm doing the physical action, I need to check my real intention. Why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Many times, we're not connecting with our feelings. We're not connecting with what's going on inside. Most of the time, we're working from our head, not from our heart. So while I'm asking the question, why I'm doing what I'm doing, I can connect with my heart. So stop for a second and listen to your heart. Feel your heart. What your heart is telling you right now. You have agenda. You're doing because you want people just to love you, to like you, to give you approval. Why you do what you do? We don't want to waste any more time. We want to connect with the blessings. We want to build a pure vessel of light of mercy to receive the light of wisdom. To do that, I have to purify my thoughts, my words, and my actions. It's all one. It's all one. There's no separation over there. But I have to combine my thoughts with my heart and to create that unification. So we have to pay more attention. This is why we said at the beginning, I have no one to blame. I have no one to blame. Because all the power exists in me. We got the power to change everything. We got the power to build, and we got the power to destroy. And I am the one that can choose. This is free will. You want free will? Free will is to choose between tree of life and follow the laws of tree of life, or to choose tree of knowledge, bad and good. Over there, do whatever. You're not connecting with the light. This is the world of the opponent. He will decide what to do with you. But if I want tree of life, Abhishek saying, we need to choose every day tree of life from the beginning. As the first time you heard the word tree of life. As a little kid, that, you know, every time you tell a little kid, we're going to the park, or we're going to the beach, or we're going to Disneyland, right? Even though he was there a few times, wow, oh yeah, let's go. He's so excited, right? Oh my God. So how come when we hear the word tree of life, okay, I heard already, okay. Desire, okay. Excitement, yeah, okay, I heard it, yeah. You know, all those, the light, yeah, okay, the light. You know, we're not excited. We all kids. We are all the kids of the Creator. And the light wants to give us more than we even can imagine, you know. And the Rabbi is telling us in a simple way what we need to do. Very simple. But we have to practice. Build vessels of light of mercy, and the light of wisdom will dwell in the vessel, and you create unification between the light and the vessel. And you will have the blessings from tree of life. But you need to choose to do it every day, not by coincidence. Let's take back the control to our hands and do it with intention. Do it with passion. Do it with real desire. Do it with excitement. You know what? Even do it with a sense of urgency. I want the light. I want the blessings. Now, each one of us, we are different. We have different vessels. We have different professions. We might born in different countries even. Different culture even. It's fine. Everything is good. So it means we have different correction. So each one of us need to connect to his unique energies and his unique talents and why he came to this world, what he need to reveal to this world. And then we become to be one, because each one of us will do what he's supposed to do. So for sure we are different, but the light is one. The light of wisdom is one. Light of mercy, it's one. The laws are the same laws to everyone. The way we will connect with the laws, it's something else. So we have to ask those personal questions every morning, every day. We have to start to remind ourselves to ask those questions. That those questions will help me to be excited again and to build that light of mercy vessel to receive the blessings of light of wisdom. So while we remind ourselves and we're going to remember the blessings of every day, and if there is a blessing that right now I'm supposed to receive, I'm sure the light have the answers for me. So if I want to receive the answers from the light, I need to prepare that vessel. It means I need to move myself to inconvenience place in my consciousness. You know, inconvenience situation doesn't have to be like something crazy and big. It can be something very, very small. Maybe I don't want to do. Or I'm procrastinating for so long. So check what you procrastinated for so long. Maybe you might stop procrastinate and do it. And if you find yourself have that thought of like, tomorrow. Yeah, but tomorrow it will be a different day. You want the blessings today, so why tomorrow? Why when you're hungry, you're not saying, eat tomorrow? Why when you want to drink something, when you're thirsty, you don't say, it's okay, I drink tomorrow? Why are you rushing to eat? You're rushing to drink. So we have to bring back that thirst to the Creator, to the light of the Creator, to be hungry for the light of the Creator, to have that passion, that desire, that craving to the light of the Creator. And this is something we need to work for every day, every day, every day. This is why Rav is saying, every day we need to choose the spiritual work from the beginning, like the first day, like the first day, like the first day. It's very, very powerful. So let's listen to our teacher, Rav Berg, and get more insights.
Besot kelim. In Atzilut, you begin to have the form of a vessel, similar to the seed. You have the seed. Do you have a vessel? Yes and no. But we can't call the seed a vessel because nothing moves. There's no activity. Until we put it into the ground, there's no activity. Where do we see activity for the first time? The root. Before the root, if you left that seed on the table, there would be no activity. So therefore, we have to assume that the seed is not Atzilut, right? Although it does contain all of the potential features of the tree, doesn't it? So isn't that vessel, isn't that seed a kli, a vessel for all that will, but it does not emanate. There is no evolvement of that seed. There's no movement, no activity. Activity, whether it's physical or metaphysical, there's nothing going on. So the first emanation, the first evolvement, the first expression, whether it's on a physical level or on a thought level, is referred to as Atzilut. That is the first expression that we refer to when we deal with vessel. Vessel. The seed, again, could be considered a vessel, but it is not considered a vessel by virtue of the fact that there is no activity. That's Keta, that's right. There's no activity. Like the crown on the king, we said once. The crown makes no activity. You put the crown on the king's head. Does the crown make activity? No, it's still the person. Remove the crown. You have the same person. He's the one who creates activity. So what did the crown do? But somehow the crown says, now he's a king. Remove the crown. He's not a king. Is there activity in the movement of the crown? In my mind, he's a man or he's a king. Has anything changed in the man itself?
Yes,
he does. No. Insofar as he is concerned,
I mean, the observation.
Observation, no. Nothing.
But internally, everything is.
But the people around him say, "Oh, he's no longer king." They remove the crown, or they just put the crown on his head. He's now been crowned king. But there was no But who is this king? The person or the crown? Who's the king? The person. Has there been any change in the person? He may have stood erect before and after the placing of the crown on his head. There were no changes, right? Therefore, what's that? Did you ever ask that question when you saw the coronations of the kings? Did you ask that question?
I guess he has to make the connection with the...
It's symbolic. But can you imagine a crown? Where did it come from?
The crown only when it is on the head.
When it's on the head. That's right. Where did it come from? Here. Here.
Who's wearing the pants?
Right.
So the crown actually activates the king within that human being.
Well, do you have another reason why this man now can walk around this vast place called England, and everyone says, here's the king. Never saw him before, but the crown says, this is the king. Maybe he's an imposter. maybe he is an imposter, but if we know that this is the way the king should look, then when we see someone looking like this and has a crown, we call him king. So it seems that the crown has an effect on the human being. And where did it come from? It came from here. But to understand that, that's why we do not consider the keta, or the crown, as part of the activity, because the crown by and within itself creates no activity, does it? It doesn't create any activity. The human being is the same as he was before he received the crown or after he received the crown. His activity is not changed, is it? Only that which he now does. Well, do you eat any differently than the king? You mean with more etiquette? You can eat like a king, can you? Can you behave like a king?
Once that crown goes on his head, he has a different sense about it.
In other words, the same writing of a document and the same signature now means something else, but the signature is the same as it was before he was king? Or is there a change in his signature? Is there a change in his walk? Forgetting about, the nonsense of, it's the same for everybody else.
The crown makes a change
For everybody else. But insofar as he's concerned, the same signature, the same walking, he eats the same, he can sleep in the same bed. Because you can be, let's say, a peasant and be invited to sleep in the king's bed. He can do everything the king does. That does not necessarily mean that the crown became manifest. Is that right?
Very powerful. Very powerful. It's amazing. It's amazing what the Rav is saying. So I hope you could take something from tonight's class and receive a message for you that will help you in your own spiritual path. So I want to wish all of you have a good night and hope to see you next week. Be safe.